Guys, this is Dr. Fastlane. Today I have a good looking Ford Focus ST 2015. What a treat to the eyes. And Jake, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. Thanks for taking your time out. And this thing is just drop dead gorgeous. So please tell me, when did you get this and what did you do to this car to make it look so beautiful?
I acquired this car in August of 2020 and I bought it wrecked. So I bought it and it had all front end damage, so the bumper, the fender, the suspension, stuff like that. I completely brought it back to stock, 100% back to factory specs. And then from there on, I added a few things here and there. So the first things I did were suspension. So I went with coilovers at first, and I didn't like the way the coilovers rode, so I went with air suspension. And then after that, we did my first set of wheels, my second set of wheels, my third set of wheels, which are these, and then my fourth set of wheels, which aren't on the car right now.
And there, you have all those wheels with you too, still, or you just?
I only have two sets, so the third and the fourth is what I have left. Yeah.
Okay. And so I believe you have pictures of all
everything
previously, the way when you bought it, how it looked, and with time.
Over time, yeah, it's
whatever
been,
work was done.
I really didn't do too much to it besides wheels for the first year, and I really started piling on everything in the last 3.
And you were telling me that this was purple before.
Yeah, I had it wrapped purple.
And this is also wrapped now?
No, this is the factory paint. So this color's called Tangerine Scream. They only made it for 3 years.
Okay, nice. And this
is my newest addition right here. So it's a Cybon carbon fiber vented hood, and then the Anderson Composites vented fenders.
That looks sick, man, on this.
Yeah, it really came together. I like the way the contrast with everything else that's carbon and then black.
Right.
It really brings the car together.
Could you please pop the hood up and see what we have in there? Okay. What are we looking at?
As far as engine mods, I have front mount intercooler, downpipe, engine cover, Roush cold air intake, aftermarket, spark plugs, aftermarket engine cover, fans, radiator, and then the carbon coolant reservoir.
So what's the horsepower on it now?
It makes 300 and 440 torque.
Not bad, man, for the size. And so besides that, you have an air ride suspension, which is something you guys have to watch. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are these stickers I'm looking at?
So these stickers are all the shows that I've gone to in like the last year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, so they're clubs too, car clubs, or these just?
No, these are just all local shows, all the events that I attend. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And that says.
That's sponsored. It's CP Coatings. They do powder coating.
Perfect. Now, the ground effect, you added that, or it just was with it?
I have just the front lip, and that's the only thing that's aftermarket on the front. Everything else is factory.
Pretty cool, man. So, let's look at the back of this. You have the mechanics inside for the air ride suspension and all?
Yeah, everything's inside. Everything my trunk set up.
Looks like a little torpedo. So please explain to us.
So this is the tank, and this holds all the air for your air suspension. This is the compressor that feeds all the air into the tank, and then I did custom trunk liner with two-tone, and then
this looks pretty good. Yeah.
And then I have a second tier where the management is the controller, where all the valves open and close for the front and the rear. Mm-hmm. And then I have some sparkly suede underneath. Very simple, very clean.
So if some of my viewers who are watching this, if they want to convert their car for this air ride suspension, how much this costs and how much of a work? Did you do it yourself, or you went to
everything on this car I've done myself.
Nice. So something like this, how much it would cost them?
With the custom trunk and the suspension in its entirety, anywhere from, depending on which brands you go with, anywhere from 3,000 to 5,800.
All right. And do they have to be a car buff and know inside and outside of it, or it can be just anybody with some technical knowledge can do this?
Anybody with some technical knowledge can put on air suspension. It's not too hard. The only thing that actually takes time is routing the lines. So they're hidden and making sure they're not going to be damaged anywhere, pinch points, and then the wiring. That's the only part that's really hard.
Okay. All right, man. Cool deal. And these are the mufflers. So this is like the ground, the diffuser and all that. That was also aftermarket, obviously.
Yeah, this is aftermarket. And then in my exhaust, I have a full straight pipe AWE track exhaust. And it has the 4-inch tips, the two 4-inch tips.
That must sound nice, and straight pipes are always loud.
Yeah, it's very loud, especially with the catless down pipe. It's very loud.
Okay. Now, can we just look inside and what is this bar that you put in there? So
this is a harness bar.
Yeah.
But it also has the X support bracing that goes all the way through the seats. So this holds all my seat belts and all my harnesses to make sure I'm locked in to my seats.
So still people can sit in the back if they want to.
Yeah, of course. There's still room for people in the back.
Right. So is this like a 4-point harness or?
Yeah, it's a 4-point.
Okay. And all these, I really love this effect, man. This is
they're a carbon fiber door pillars by Toughskins. So it's an inlay kit. So here, there, and I also have some also here on the mirror, on the mirror surround, and then here. So it all flows together really nicely with the mirrors that I have.
I agree. And because obviously you have lowered the car right now, but in this city, there's uphills and all that. Have you damaged any of these before?
I've broken a few front lips.
Yeah.
Probably like 6 or 7. But that was just me being careless and driving a little bit too low.
Tell me about it, man. I just get those problems all the time in my other cars, and I'm tired of it. But
yeah, some of the roads here are pretty bad.
Comes with the territory. All right, man. This is a pretty cool souped up interior. So, what is first of all this this shifter?
It matched my old wrap and it matched the harness bar, so it's like super easy. I can keep my elbow on the armrest.
Yeah. And
still get into gear. Yeah. And then when I'm just relaxing, it's easy to get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very unique.
Yeah, it's very easy. It's very sturdy. It's super weird at first when you first put it on there because you're so used to having it down here, but once you get used to it, it's super comfortable.
Yeah. And all this instrument cluster is just all stock in there.
Yeah, everything's all stock in here, and then this is my tuner. So I'm tuned on E30 and 91 gas. So this, I could switch maps, I could add more power, take less power off, change settings. It monitors 180 different things, coolant temp, boost, oil pressure, coolant temp, stuff like that, knock. And all the cylinders, I can monitor them live on this screen.
Okay.
And then as far as interior mods, I have carbon here, I have carbon on here, carbon up here, carbon over here, and then the seats. The seats were probably the biggest thing.
So obviously these are aftermarket seats, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like bucket seats, nice and comfy. So, and this is just to
hold on to it.
Shut up and hold on and drive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Okay, and can you turn it on, please, to see how these clusters look like? Engine on. Cool. And what is this thing up here?
This is my air controller. So this is the front and the rear PSI, and then that's the tank pressure. Okay. So I could go up, down, depending on which switch you hit. It goes up and down for the front and the back, and you can do both of them at the same time. And this monitors how it is when you're driving. If you see that the road's getting real bad, you can raise it up, and it'll get more comfortable that way.
All right, guys. Now this is the time now to see this car in action with some air ride suspension. See you in a moment. right, guys, here I am inside this Ford Focus, souped up. This is no ordinary car, man. This is you know what, a pack of energy, you know, compacted in a smaller car. So what's your next plan, man? Any new projects coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna, for the show season, I just refinished my wheels for my 3-piece wheels, so I gotta put those on, and then I'm gonna do a rear seat delete.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do some custom speaker boxes.
Okay.
To match the trunk.
And you know, any other car that you are working on right now besides this one?
Just my truck. I have a 2018 F-150 that's lifted.
Well, guys, let me tell you, that's a very nice looking truck too, and maybe in future we'll shoot that one. So how much money you have spent on this one, putting it together, since the time you bought it wrecked and now that what it is right now?
So originally I bought the car for $4,500. I put about $4,000 into it just to get it back to stock. And then from there, with the updated front bumper, I have the RS front bumper and all the paint work and everything else, I have probably around $19,000 into it altogether.
Altogether, from start to finish?
Yeah, start to finish, yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, it's something that you can, you know, enjoy every day. And this is your daily driver, or?
No, this is just my show car. I daily drive the F-150.
And you have won any trophies with that?
Oh yeah, I have 7 or 8.
Cool, man.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Cool. And by the way, viewers, if you're wondering what these are 4-point harnesses, and that just protects you further. And there's a bucket seat on top of that, hugs you like anything. So, do you think, can we show our viewers what this car is capable of a little bit?
Oh yeah. And then we get to a good spot on the road.
Again, guys, safety first. So always look around and follow the speed limit, and make sure that you're not jeopardizing your life or anybody else's life. That's important. With great power comes great responsibility. This is a very nice, cozy little car.
Yeah, I love it. It came factory, full leather. It's fully loaded. It has every option. It has the heated steering wheel, heated seats, sunroof, navigation, everything. It's really nice from the factory, especially with this paint color.
Yeah, and look how easy it is for him to shift. This is a tall shifter, and you know, that adds to the aesthetics of the car, and it's kind of unique.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. A lot of people say that must be uncomfortable. No, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you've got to get used to it. So,
all right,
there you go, guys. Let's see. Whoa. Man, that was fun. So, Jake, man, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure.
And guys, as I always say, you got one life, 24 hours in one day, 60 minutes in 1 hour, and 60 seconds in 1 minute. You got to enjoy life. No matter what you have, rich or poor, young or old, you do what you can to live your life to the fullest. Live like Jake. He bought the car for $4,000, souped it up, enjoying every moment of it. You don't really have to be super rich to enjoy your life. You can be whatever and enjoy your life. And that's the message. Just do what you can. Life is short. Like, subscribe, and share. See you in the fast lane.
See you in the fast lane.